trip to Wally World when I was a kid was the best time I ever had.
So you want to redo your vacation from 30 years ago?
This trip's exactly
The Griswolds are back on a new vacation. This time, Rusty Griswold drags his family across country, hoping to bring them closer together. But things don't go as planned.
This trip's been a night.
As is usual with the movie. Your movie friend Aaron Dicer is here to kind of size up this one. Do you like it?
It's kind of middle of the road.
Is it hilarious?
At points, it's funny. And I think a lot of that has to do with Ed Helms and Christina Applegate. They're really good. I really like them together. In fact, I think I call that my best thing is, their combination of chemistry here and who they are as the parents is really interesting. Unfortunately, this is what's called a comedy of errors. Where they're trying to do the right thing, but bad stuff just keeps happening to them.
Right.
And it just feels desperate and awkward. Like the humor just doesn't work all the time. Some of it's cute, some of it's interesting, but the stuff that's over the top just feels like more of a grimace than a laugh, if that makes sense.
Right.
And so it just tends overall not to work. Especially when you consider the charm and heart of the originals.
Right.
That even, had all that. This is just kind of lacking that in many ways. And I actually put a lot of that on the kids. I didn't think the kids worked in this very well. And that's hard to say sometimes, because when you're dealing with child actors, you kind of take what you have to. But, but I didn't like their dynamic.
So critical of the kids.
I'm sorry.
Goodness.
Just have to do it sometimes when it's the truth.
They're getting paid a lot of money.
That is true.
All right,
That's a fair point.
We won't spend too much time on this
No.
one.
And like I mentioned, the best thing I thought Helms and Applegate were great. Worst thing is that awkward, desperate humor. And as far as an overall grade, I said a C.
Okay, moving on. Movie number 2, which he does like, by the way. Tom Cruise and his band of highly skilled operatives return in Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation. This time, the group face off against a new threat called the Syndicate.
Spoiler alert, give away the fact that I like it. I mean, come on.
I only knew you liked it because you said you needed more time on this one than the last.
There is not enough time for me to tell you how much I love this movie.
Really?
Oh, this is so good. And it's been incredible because the Mission Impossible movies just keep getting better and better and better. And I think a lot of it has to do with Tom Cruise. He's just a straight up movie star. I mean, if you've seen the previews, he's hanging off the side of a plane. That is not special effects. That is not, he is literally holding onto a plane as it takes off. That is Tom Cruise, and his willingness to do stunts like that, to do things like that, keep this action really fresh, really grounded, and all that. And that's, not the only thing great about this movie. The humor works. Simon Pegg, as his best friend, is really, really good again. The female lead they put up alongside him, Rebecca Ferguson, I think her name, is amazing. In fact, I called her the best thing about the movie. The fact that she can be on screen with Tom Cruise and hold her own is really, really impressive, and she's really good in this.
That's true, because sometimes it seems like you put two people on screen and they seem so unequally matched.
Yeah.
That it then becomes glaringly obvious.
Exactly.
Yeah,
this does not have that. She totally lives up. The other thing I liked about this is it went with their respect for each other and their mental connection as opposed to a physical connection.
Right.
Most movies take those lead characters and they force feed us some sort of romance. There's always a kiss somewhere. There's always something. This movie allowed them to be friends and co-workers and have a little spark to their relationship without feeling like it had to get physical. And I really liked that. I thought that was fresh and new and kind of interesting and gave their characters a real depth, kind of grounding to what they're doing. So,
okay, so we just saw the shot of him hanging.
That is literally Tom Cruise hanging off the side of a plane.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Isn't that amazing?
Oh my gosh, that is insane.
So this is just, it's fun, it's funny, it's a great time, and the only negative I would say, and I did put this as my worst thing, is it's 2 hours and 20 minutes long. But I'm telling you, it does not feel that long.
We're getting a wrap on this one. Speaking of long.
So best thing I said Miss Impossible, which of course is Rebecca Ferguson.
Okay.
Worst thing I said Long Shot, and then overall I did give it an A-.
Very nice.
Yeah.
All right, your movie friend Aaron Dicer, he has more reviews at KY3.com.
And by the way, I'm close to 200,000 likes on Facebook too. I'm only about 199,000 away.
Yeah.
So almost there. So
go like him.
Yeah.
Your movie friend, that is, right?
Yes.
That what
and follow me on Periscope, Aaron Dicer. I love doing that with you as well.
Very fun. All right, when we come back, FYI guy Jeremy Ray finishing up our popsicle art.